Good morning, students. I am going to explain the remaining part of the chapter, the simple, continuous and perfect tenses. In this, I will explain you the future tense. But first, let's do the school prayer. O God, infinite wisdom, the source of all knowledge, bless all of us, bless our school, bless our country and its leaders. Good God, bless our parents, students, and teachers. Almighty God, we beseech you, enlighten our minds, strengthen our memories, and make all of us good and loving children. Amen. Dear students, let me clear you few things. As you all have become very comfortable with online and offline classes, so from now onwards, you will not get any repetition of the topic either in online or offline classes. Of course, you will get the revision of the portion that I explained either in online or offline classes. But from today onwards, I am going to continue the explanation where I have left it in the live class. So I think my point is very clear to you. Now let me brush up the things that we have done in the live class. On Thursday's live class, we have finished the past continuous tense and the past perfect tense along with their exercises. The past continuous tense is used to express an action that was going on at some time in the past when something else happened. Okay, and what is the structure of the past continuous tense? It is subject plus was verb plus ing form of the verb plus object. Look at the example. Shobha was writing an essay when her father reached home. So here you have noticed the past continuous tense has been used to express the longer action, that is was writing an essay, and simple past has been used to express shorter action, that is her father reached home. The past continuous tense is also used to talk about actions that were happening or were in progress at a particular time in the past. For example, yesterday I was solving few math sums, and we have also learnt how to make affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences in past continuous. Now let me move to the past perfect tense. It is used to express a past action that happened before another past action or time in the past. The past perfect is used for the earlier action, and the simple past is used for the action that happened later. For example, when the shopkeeper called him, he had already left. This means first he left, then the shopkeeper called him. Clear? So in perfect tense also we have learnt affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. And what is the structure of affirmative sentence? It is subject plus had plus the past participle form of the verb. Now let's move to the next tense, that is the future tense. In that, first I am going to explain the simple future. So the simple future is used to talk about action yet to take place. In a simple language, I can explain that the action has not yet over, but it is going to take place in coming time. Now how you are going to make a sentence in simple future? For that you have to learn the structure, and the structure is subject plus will, shall plus the base form of the verb plus object. We use shall with the first person singular I and first person plural, that is we. So we use shall with I and we. But for these days we generally use will with all the persons, first person, second person and third person, whether it is singular or plural, to show the action that will take place in the future. Look at the example. My uncle will visit us the next month. Let's see how we are going to conjugate the table in simple future. So here I have used the verb shine. Now let me remind you structure once again. It is subject plus will, shall plus the base form of the verb plus object. So the first person singular is I, which take the auxiliary verb shall. So I shall shine, you will shine, he, she, it will shine. Then back to the plural, we shall shine, you will shine and they will shine. Now let's see how we are going to make affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences in simple future. So again, just recall the structure. It is subject plus will, shall plus the base form of the verb, that is V1 plus object. The example of affirmative sentence, I shall meet you in the evening. Now look at the negative of the same sentence. It is I shall not meet you in the evening. Then the interrogative, shall I meet you in the evening? Question mark. For making interrogative sentences, what you have to do? You have to interchange the auxiliary verb place and subject place. That's it. And at the end, you have to put the question mark. Look at the another example. Roni will learn driving. Roni will not learn driving. Will Roni learn driving? Question mark. One more thing. In negative sentence, where do we put not? It is in between of auxiliary verb and the main verb. Clear? Now let's move to the next slide. Now I am going to explain future continuous. It is used to express what will be happening at a particular time in the future. And what is the structure of this tense? It is subject plus will be, shall be plus ing form of the verb plus object. Look at the example. The grandmother will be visiting him the next month. Let's see which verb have I used in the conjugation table. So here I have used study. Now how you are going to conjugate it in future continuous? See here. I shall be studying. You will be studying. He, she, it will be studying. Now look at the plural personal pronouns. The first person, it is we. So we shall be studying. Then you will be studying and they will be studying. Look at the next slide. Let's see how we are going to make sentence in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences in future continuous. So again, just you have to remember the structure of the sentence in future continuous. It is subject plus will be, shall be plus the ing form of the verb plus object. The example of affirmative sentence here, children will be getting free vaccination after successful trial. Now look at the negative sentence. Children will not be getting free vaccination after successful trial. And look at the interrogative sentence. Will children be getting free vaccination after successful trial? Question mark. Now move to the future perfect tense. It is used to talk about actions which will happen before a particular time or action in the future. And the structure of this tense is subject plus shall have, will have, plus the past participle form of the verb plus object. Look at the conjugation table, and here I have used the verb write. I shall have written, you will have written, he, she, it will have written. Now move to the plural personal pronouns. The first person is we. So we shall have written. Second person is you. You will have written. And the third person plural is they. They will have written. Look at the next slide. Let me remind you the structure of future perfect once again. It is subject plus will have, shall have, plus the past participle form of the verb, that is V3, plus object. Let's have a look at affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences in the future perfect. Affirmative sentence: I shall have taken my lunch. Now the negative of the same sentence, it is I shall not have taken my lunch. Then the interrogative: shall I have taken my lunch? Question mark. Look at the another example. He will have played. This is the affirmative. Now the negative is he will not have played. And the interrogative is will he have played? Question mark. See, don't get confused with has. Has is used only in present perfect, that is also the third person singular. So don't ask me, madam, here it is he and you have used have. Yes, I have used have because it is future perfect. So whatever the person, it will take auxiliary verb will have, shall have according to the subject. Clear? In the coming live class, I am going to discuss the exercises C, D and E. So don't miss any class, whether it is online or offline, because from now onwards you will find continuation of the chapter in each class. So till then, take care and have a nice time.